YouTube, what it do? We back with another video. You dig? Hey, look, man. Yeah, we back with another video. You feel me? Uh, I want to point this out. I've been very consistent. The most I've been consistent since I started YouTube. You feel me? I think that come from I think that come from me taking away the pressure of, you know, trying to be perfect, like in terms of like editing and like, you know what I'm saying, editing the clips and all that, and you know, trying to use my digital camera or whatnot. I just, you know what, let me just prop the phone up and just let me talk. You feel me? I just feel like when I'm speaking in my rawest form, I ain't trying to get cute. I ain't, however y'all see me, that's just, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, get my presentation together or nothing. I just think when I'm in my rawest form, I speak my rawest truth, and I speak, you know, I flow the best like that. You feel me? So let's get right into the video. The topic I want to speak about today is um kind of revolves around the topic of not caring to be seen right now. You feel me? A lot of people are so caught up in wanting to be seen right now that they're losing sight of that initial vision or that initial goal that they once had. You did, you know, always trying to chase that attention, or being in the crowd, or being around people, or being in comfortable places, which we talked about multiple times on this channel. It'll have you lost. It'll have you confused. It'll have you drifting. And I'll make a video about being a drifter. It'll have you drifting away from your goals and your vision. And you know, you'll look up, and years down the road, you'll look and you're like, how did I end up in this place? It's because you were so focused on being seen. Me personally, I really don't care about being seen right now. Truth be told, this really the only place you see my face. On YouTube and sometimes on TikTok, because I post my YouTube clips on TikTok. But majority, this is the only place you really see my face, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really don't be on IG or Snap no more like that. I mean, occasionally, and this really the only place you'll hear me speaking on my viewpoints. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at the point, if I ain't doing something that's working towards my vision, like speaking my truth and other things that I'm working on, then I just don't be needing this. I don't be seeing the purpose for my appearance on you know what I'm saying, on social media, or being out in real life at places. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something for my community, or my community having an event, of course I'm gonna pop out there. But if it's just a place where I'm just parlaying, ain't making no connection, ain't networking, you know what I'm saying, ain't building on nothing with nobody that's at the function, I'm just there just to be there, just to have fun, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, like, cause bro, we gotta understand, fun ain't going, like, fun is, fun don't go nowhere. So people be chasing after fun, like, you know what I'm saying, it just disappeared. Now, if you ain't aligning yourselves with your vision and working on yourself and working on your goal, then yeah, in your later years, fun won't be present. But that's how they trick us into thinking our early 20s as our fun years, as our prime years. They dupe us into thinking that. So therefore, you go out and treat your early 20s like it's your prime years, your fun years. So on the back end, in your 30s, those really are your boring years, because you spent all your energy, all your time having fun in your early years, which is supposed to be your building years. So because you allowed them to write the script for your life, to write the blueprint for your life, to say, hey, have fun in your 20s. Who's to say we got to do that? Why do we got to accept what people did in their previous lives? Just because, you know, they had fun in their early 20s, and their early 20s was the best years of their life, and their college years was the best years of their life, that don't have to be the same for us. And that's really what I want people of my generation and people, you know, coming up behind my generation to really understand. Stop accepting the narrative that, hey, your early years is your best years. No. They say your brain really doesn't even fully develop to the age of 25. Well, we know age isn't it's a concept made up, but just the developmental phase of your body, it doesn't hit to to the stage of quote unquote age of 25. You feel me? So we accept things that isn't even aligned with nature in our bodies, because we're saying, oh, your best years, your early years, but we're not even fully developed by that time. So how is that our best years? So now you get duped into devaluing your future because you think the only important times, or your most important times, is right here, right now, while you're young. That don't have to be the case. That people who tell you that only tell you that because they didn't prioritize their later years. They didn't have preservation and maintenance within themselves. They went all out in their early 20s. So that's why they're telling you, hey, have fun in your early years. Because guess what? They did that. So now they're on their back end years, they're struggling, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the most enjoyable life, but yet they're telling you to have fun in your early years. So the person that's telling you to do that, why would you listen to a person that's not happy with their later life? Just because they had fun in their early years, but you see how their life is now on their later years. So my question comes down to you with this is, do you value the right now, or do you value longevity? Which one is more important to you? And I understand the only thing that exists is the now. The present the past don't exist and the future don't exist. The only thing that exists is now. But at the same time, just because the only thing that exists is the present, do you only exist, or do you only put importance to the present just because that's the only thing that exists at that moment? So therefore, that means that person has a nearsighted vision, because just because we understand the concept of the only thing that exists is the now, that doesn't mean we don't that doesn't mean we don't know that there will be a tomorrow. And I get the whole thing, hey, you don't know if you're gonna live tomorrow. Yeah, that's true. But only a fool wouldn't plan for tomorrow. You exist in the now, but you always plan ahead. You always plan ahead. You always move like there's going to be another day. You always move like you're going to have a future. Because if you always living in the now, you take that concept, oh, I'm just living for the now, and you do that consistently every day, all the time, and you end up making it to the future that you know what I'm saying, you pushed aside and you wasn't worried about, or you didn't plan for. You go constantly be in survival mode. Now you go from, oh, I'm living in the moment, to, oh, I'm living in the moment in survival mode. Because I gotta pay for check. I gotta keep going, getting to it. So yeah, now you really are living in the moment. You living day to day, survival mode. You went from having fun living, you know what I'm saying, living in the now, to living in the now. You gotta get it, or that's, you know what I'm saying, it's OV. So I went on a side tangent, but to bring it back home, we in our younger years, we get so caught up in wanting to be seen and wanting to stay attached to circumstances and situations and people and places. But what we don't understand is the earlier we step away and start finding ourselves, bro, I'm telling you, you put yourself so ahead of the crowd, dog. You put yourself so ahead of the crowd when you step away and just start finding yourself, and you stop really caring about being seen. Because I've said this before, a lot of people say they be this level of confidence and this and that, but their actions, the way they like to be in the crowds all the time, you know what I'm saying, and be amongst all these different people that they don't know. It's just like a lot of people have fell in love with being seen and being on the scene, because it gives them a level of gratification and a level of acceptance, and also a level of involvement to make them feel like they're a part of something. Just because they on the scene, they in the mix. Oh yeah, we in the mix, we downtown with it. Yeah, okay, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. Okay, you in the mix. you just around. You just another body. You're just another body on the scene. Nobody really you know what I'm saying, know you per se type. It's very few who be in the mix that's actually, you know what I'm saying, them ones. It's very few. Everybody else just bodies in the mix. Just think about it. Just think about it. Even at the club, there's very few people that be at the club that actually them ones. Everybody else just bodies. They just fillers. Background characters. I'm just saying. Just think about it. So why not step away, bring value to yourself, true value, work on things, build yourself up, get into your community, start working on things that you actually like to do. Start working on things that you actually like to do. You feel me? If you like going out, find ways how you like going out can help benefit you or help increase your value. And this was a video I did like a year ago where I talked about how each one of us is a stock. We have to start treating ourselves like a stock. You feel me? Like I said, everybody's stock is either rising or dropping right now. No one's stock is just staying right here. And even if you think it's staying right here, it's probably going up slowly, little, like it's going up real slow, or it's going down real slow. But it's never just like this. You're either evolving or devolving. Nothing's ever just a stagnant line. Nothing in the universe is a stagnant line. It's either at a slow decline or a fast decline. It's either the slow incline or a fast incline. You feel me? So the best way to automatically increase your stock value is just to step away from the crowd. So off the bat, people are more intrigued already because you're not at the same place you always used to be. They're not used to you not being there. So with you not being there, that raises eyebrows, that causes questions. Hey, what is this person on? What is this person doing? And now, once you step away, you have to really be working on things. You have to really be working on yourself, because you can't be one of these. I see this a lot too. You can't be one of the people who step away, but come back to the scene or come back, you know what I'm saying, around people or whatnot, and you still the same as you were when you left. You stepping away is for you to better yourself, to elevate yourself. That's the whole reason why you're stepping away. You're not just stepping away to create a mystery facade for people to, oh, where's he at? No, that's just something that happens, but you're initially doing it to get yourself together. You feel me? You're not doing it for attention. That's just what comes with it, because people are not used to people stepping away from crowds, because most people are scared to do it. Most people are scared to step away from crowds. Most people are scared to be alone for a period of time. And look, I'll say this. I kind of understand it. Because here's the thing. I never really had a problem with being by myself. But these last couple of years, I kind of been by myself heavy. And I'll admit, it's been times where it's been like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It get kind of rough just being by yourself a lot. So if you're a person who be needing people around you, I can understand how it can be tough. But you gotta kind of dictate what is more important to you right now in your life. Are you that attached to the outside world to where you can't be alone by yourself for even a short period of time? Something that's going to help you. We gotta start evaluating what's important to us, what's really important to us. Not what we say is important to us, what's really important to us. You feel me? People talk and say this and that, but like we say on this channel, them actions is what we look at. anybody who watch these videos, we don't go based off a person's words. We go off actions and what that person is doing. You feel me? So, hey, look, man, stop caring about being seen right now, especially right now, bro. Especially right now. I'm telling you, these other years, you know what I'm saying, before 2020, you know what I'm saying, it was cool to be, you know, it was cool to be out in the mix, being seen and whatnot. Not right now. These last 2 years wasn't really the time for you to be worried about being seen. You feel me? But especially this year and going forward, bro, you should not be caring about being seen right now, because these are monumental years leading to where you will be in your future. These next couple of years will dictate where you will be in your future. So if you're really trying to do something, bro, these next few years is for you to dedicate that. And when I say dedicated, it starts just in the mental. You got to mentally dedicate yourself to it. See, a lot of people get caught up in, oh man, they start looking too far ahead and thinking of all the things they got to do. But you got to understand, it's steps, it's a journey to it. So when you're at step 1 and you looking at step 33 or step 34 and trying to think, oh man, what I got to do all the way down there, you know what I'm saying, to the future, you gonna play yourself out of position, because you're thinking and looking so far ahead to, it's like you have to worry about getting past this step 1 first to step 2, then step 2 to step 3. But you worried about step 34, and it's like you're gonna trip and fall because you looking too far ahead trying to see what you gotta do down there. You're gonna see what you gotta do down there when you get there. Yes, plan ahead, but don't be focusing ahead all the time. Focus on the now. Plan ahead, focus on the now. That's the recipe. Focus on the now, plan ahead. Peace.